All right. So I have been up since 3 a.m. yesterday morning. It is now 1 p.m. So, what I am wanting to say with this particular video is that not everybody is built for the type of overnight success that is required to become successful long term. If you have decided that you're going to be the top in your field, or that you are going to break a generational curse, or you just decide that you're not going to play with the cattle, then understand you're not going to have the luxuries of the cattle. You're going to have different luxuries. um, I I'm doing my trucking, I'm doing my crypto, working on some real estate deals, and I've got an interview tomorrow with a podcast for your money sign, which, little tidbit, haven't been written yet. Kind of got sidetracked on that, and I don't have the infrastructure set up for this yet. I'm not able to take coaching clients like officially yet. I haven't have any of that stuff set up. Like, by most people's standards, I am absolutely unprepared, completely unprepared. But that's part of life. I want you to understand that most people really don't know what they're doing. They don't. We're making this stuff up as we go. We're trying to work within systems that we think will be successful, and we're moving forward. You're trying to move forward with your business while at the same time you fight your own insecurities, you fight your own childhood conditioning, and so it's you have to be able to live in a duality. It is because I respect myself so much that I don't give a fuck if I stay up for 48 hours at a time. Um, it's weird because in one way I absolutely respect myself, but in the other way I'm completely disrespecting myself. Um, I will absolutely penny pinch anytime that I need to, but at the same time, if I want to drop $600 in vitamins, I'm going to. And a lot of people don't understand how to balance this duality. Um, a lot of people get scared from it, back away from it. I mean, I get told every single day by people who think that they have my best interest in mind and tell me to stop and tell me to slow down. And yet, those are the same people who turn and go, "Wow, you've gotten so much done. This is so great. You're moving forward so great. I wish I could be like you." And then they turn around and tell me not to be me. Like, if you're going to be that innovator, if you're going to do something new, I just want you to know you're not alone. I mean, we are alone. Ultimately, we're alone because we're the only ones who have our individual innovative goals. But I want you to understand it's part of the process of being the innovator. It's part of the process of laying the groundwork, um, being out in harsh conditions, being up all night. I mean, I've got acne and rashes from the snow, and bruises from the chain hitting my face, falling out of the truck last night. Um, it's not all glitz and glam and what TV and every social media Instagram would like you to think. It's not. Um, you got to understand those different things have an entire team making it look pretty and good. And when your entire team is you, because you're the innovator, you don't need to focus on making it look pretty. You need to focus on making it functional. Um, could I be going to sleep right now? Yeah, I absolutely could. But instead, I will be staying up and I will be getting my questions ready for my podcast interview tomorrow morning. I will be getting my website updated. I will be researching how to set up some of those backlogs. Maybe if I can connect my Kindle to it or something. I don't know. Um, but one thing that trucking has definitely helped me see and understand is that you just get to that next step. Get to the next step, see what kind of clusterfuck it is. Get to that next step, see what kind of clusterfuck that is. That's business, that's life. And if you can stay calm through it, if you can understand your drive and you can understand your desired end goal, your beginning and your end. That in between doesn't need to stress you. You'll get there when you get there. You'll get there how you'll get there. I will definitely be doing the personal coaching and the YouTube and the social media stuff in the future. I'm definitely keeping up with my cryptos and my Discord group. Um, we versus them is just such an amazingly positive group. I really appreciate them. Um, and they're helping me walk through the process of my first minting of an NFT, buying an NFT. I'm sure at some point I will make some NFTs. I think that would be cool. It'd be really fun, be part of that. And then of course my commercial real estate. Looking at buying a couple of fourplexes down in Florida and kind of really starting kind of a beach vibe. I don't think I like the beach. Everything I've experienced of a beach, I don't like the beach. But people near and dear and close to me love the beach, so we're going to the beach. That's what you do for the people you love. And I'll spend a couple of years living in a bikini probably, and continuing to build and continuing to move it forward. Um, but yeah, I wanted to reach out there. I do my stuff not for the masses. I really don't. I know the masses aren't innovators, and that's okay. We can't all be innovators, but I am an innovator. I am a generational curse breaker. I am alone, and I have been more alone than most humans will ever experience in their life. And I think that gives me a unique perspective that I can share and I can help people. And if there is another innovator out there just that I can help, that I can move forward, then it's worth it to me. I don't share my stories, I don't share my privacy, but I do share my lessons learned. I'm a very private person. Personally, my business is my business, period. But my life lessons, I do believe that it's important to share that. I believe we all should share our life lessons. And sometimes our life lessons are just that we've gotten bitter instead of better. But other times our life lessons is that, you know what, we've become more humble. We've become a little bit more wise and we've been able to see things from a new perspective. And I hope that as I do more of my stuff, I contradict myself. I hope that I change. I hope that I give different advice, because what the hell is it worth living 90, 100 years if it's the same year over and over and over and over again? Like, I don't, I'm an innovator. I don't think that's what life should be about. And yeah, I'm tired. Yeah, I'm aware of how hard I push myself. And yeah, I'm aware that I get results that most people never will get. So, no, I'm not stopping whether they give it to me lovingly or they give it to me scoldingly or they give it to me guiltingly. This is my life. I'm living it and I'm moving it forward. And if you are an innovator and you are moving your life forward and you're like, oh my God, I haven't showered in how many days? My house looks like a wreck. I mean, this is a hotel room, so it's yay, it's all clean, only because I moved into this hotel room today. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Focus on your business plan. Once you get the cash flow steady and you get your business model actually in place, hire the maids, hire the makeup artists, hire the hairdressers, hire whatever. One, you're helping the economy by giving other people jobs. And two, always remember your value as the innovator is focusing on your systems in place. It is so weird to look up at a little dot when I'm trying to look at my own eyes, but my eyes are always looking down. And then I find myself like almost going to sleep trying to keep making eye contact when in fact I'm not making eye contact. I'm looking at a weird little dot that's blinking at me. Whew, first world problems, little things I'm going to have to get care of, but I am exhausted and I still have several hours of work to do. And I'm happy. I honestly would not trade this life. I have fought very hard for my freedoms, and I'm going to continue to fight very hard to build future freedoms, not only for me, but also for my future. And yeah, so that's just what I wanted to say is when you're tired, when you're stressed, when you're doing more than most people would do and they're trying to stop you, they're trying to slow you down, you got to ask yourself if it's worth it to you to slow down or not. For me today, it's not worth it. So y'all have a beautiful day. Eventually, these things will become regular somehow. All right. Which button? There.